Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone has had a wonderful week since I have come on here last. I pray that everything is going very well for you. I wanted to come on here today and talk about modesty. And I've got some other stuff I'm going to talk about at another time that I'm looking into and trying to figure some stuff out. But I wanted to come on here and talk about modesty. I know there's big a lot of people have issues with different parts of modesty. Some people are like, some people say that makeup is, improper and shouldn't be done, and the jewelry and the earrings, necklaces, rings and all that stuff. And you know, I to me that's up to you. It's if you read the Bible and that's what you feel it says, that's what you need to do. If that's what God is telling you to do. Um but I'm talking a little bit differently. Um, when I think about being modest, I think about the way I dress and the way I present myself, not just how I dress, but my body language, the way I talk to people, the way I um, act towards people and things like that. So for me, I am struggling right now with the way I dress. I'm a very casual person. I pretty much always have been. So most of the time I wear jeans and a t-shirt. But I don't feel like that's the way I should dress. I feel like I should dress. This is just me. This is what's my conviction. It's not what is necessarily your conviction. This is what my conviction is. Um, but I feel like I should dress. I look at it this way. If you're in a business and you're going to other people to talk to them, or you just happen to run into them or whatever, and you're going to promote a business, your business, or the company you work for or whatever, how are you going to dress to represent that company? Are you going to wear jeans, jeans that are falling off your butt, or jeans that are too tight, or leggings with the t-shirt, or just a shirt, or a tank top, or slouchy or whatever? Are you going to dress nice? You're going to dress, you know most of the time, anytime you're representing somebody, you're going to dress nice. Whether it's a suit and tie, you can have slacks and a button up, you might have a tie or bow tie. Women, you might wear a suit, a dress suit, or a pantsuit, a women's pantsuit, or even, just a nice dress. Um, and that's what I think of. So when I think of this, that's how I look at it. I'm representing God. Do I want to look like I'm just coming off the streets, or I'm just waking up, or anything like that? Or do I want to dress nice? Do I want to represent God in a way that draws people? Wait a minute. What is she all about? Something's different about her. She's not like every other person on the side of on the road that you see, every person you run into in Walmart or whatever like that. We should be representing God in a way that promotes. I know that kind of sounds bad, and that's not necessarily the way I want to phrase it, but that's just the word that's come out of my mouth. I don't know how else to phrase it. You can't draw people in by looking raggedy. You want to show them, and I don't know that I want to say you want to show them, but you want to set a standard for representing God. So, not only, like I said, in the way you dress, but the mannerisms you do, the way you talk to people, or the way you your body language when you're talking to somebody. You don't want to be like, okay, are you done talking? I'm tired. You want to represent, head held high, you're representing, somebody that you love so dearly. You don't want to let them down. You want to put your best effort forward in what you do. And something else, I read a verse today, and I'm gonna read it to you. It's in 1 Peter chapter 3. It starts in verse 8. It's 8 through 12. It says, "Finally, all of you be of one mind, having compassion for one another, love as brothers, be tenderhearted, be courteous, not returning evil for evil, or reviling for reviling, but on the contrary, blessing, knowing that you were called to this, that you may inherit a blessing. For he who would love life and see good days, let him refrain his tongue from evil and his lips from speaking deceit. Let him turn away from evil and do good. Let him seek peace and pursue it. For the eyes of the Lord are on the righteous, and his ears are open to their prayers. But the face of the Lord is against those who do evil." So, in your modesty, don't get mad. I'm not saying you can't get mad, but watch it. Be careful with it, because you don't want to blow up and put a what is it I'm trying to say? You don't want to put a bad look on God. That's how I look at it. And I want to represent him to the utmost that I can, being gracious and loving and kind and joyful and modest, just in how I present myself. I want to be modest, because it's not just about, how much skin am I showing or not showing. I don't, it's not necessarily that, it's also, how your respect for your spouse also comes into play. So when you do that, you show respect towards your spouse, whether, it's, if it's, the husband or the wife. You show respect, because you know what? That's how God would have you do it. And it tells you in the Bible to do that, have respect for one another. Not repaying evil for evil and good for good. But so I want to make sure I am representing him to the utmost power. Sorry about that change. I had an interruption. But, watch how you represent him. Like I said, I'm not going to say it doesn't matter how much skin you show, but just beware. Just, if it's something you're unsure of, if you're unsure of it, I wouldn't do it. Me personally, I wouldn't do it if you're not sure of it. If it's something you're questioning, it could be something that you sit here and you pray to God and ask him, Lord, is this something, if it's stuff you already have in your house, Lord, is this something you want me to wear or not? If it's not, Lord, please show me what it is you don't want me to wear so I can get rid of it. That way you can dress your part. You're representing who you're representing. You want to represent in a good way and not in a bad way. So just, your modesty, don't think, like I said, don't just think of modesty as being your clothing, but also how your body language, how you portray yourself to others, how your demeanor is towards others. You should love one another. And so, with that, just be ever so mindful of what God is wanting you to do. Listen, be still and listen. Okay? Because modesty just goes so much further than clothing, y'all. You can look in your Bible. I'm not sitting here saying that, the Bible says you've got to cover up from ankle to nose or anything like that. But, it's something to me that you should pray about. Pray about, if you have. I am very impatient. I don't have a lot of patience with some things, and I struggle with that. And that's something that I have to work on, that I have to pray about, that I continually have to pray about, because I'm not good with it. And I struggle with it. So if it's something that you're struggling with, that you feel would be a bad representative of who God is, the blessings that He bestows upon you, and things like that, then take your time and pray. Pray constantly. Don't just pray at one time, but continually ask. Because he might not answer your question. He might not answer your prayer right away. It's going to be in His time. It's not going to be in your time. It's going to be in His time, and His time only. It's not on our time. This is His time, and when He wants to do what He wants to do. So, remember who you are, who you're representing. If you don't know who you are, let me know, and we can talk about it. But remember who you're representing. Remember that He loves you. It doesn't matter if you haven't gotten to that part, if you don't understand how to love Him. That's something I'm working on myself, is understanding that. And so take that time, be in the Word, be in His Word, be in prayer with Him, meditate on Him, meditate on the Word, and let Him come to you. Ask Him what it is. How does He want you to be modest? How does He want you to represent Him? And things like that. So, please, if you have any questions, you're more than welcome to make a comment. Anything else, y'all just let me know. I'll talk to you. I'm going to get an email set up here soon. So if you need to email me, I'm going to try to put it on my, see if I can figure out how to put it on my YouTube channel. But I hope y'all have a wonderfully blessed week. Pray, pray, pray. Yahovah, I pray that these people here who are able to reach and see this, that they will hear, and that the ones that you have set up to hear this, Lord, may they hear and get understanding of things, Lord. If there's anything that I can help them with, Lord, I'd ask that you would just put it on their heart to say a word, Lord. Thank you for all that you do. We ask in your holy and blessed name. Amen. I hope y'all have a wonderful week. Enjoy. Have a great, great week. May God bless you all.